Okay, so in today's video we're gonna look at some bridge traps. You know, it's a very good way to actually get some kills in bedwars, but maybe the kill won't be of you because like you didn't like actually hit him. So let's experiment with some bridge traps, and then we will try out some we will actually go into real games and see how it works, how well it is. Okay, so the first trap, let's start building. So this is just a bridge, right? Let's get longer. Okay, so the first trap, it's pretty simple. One block here, a hole there. Yeah, this. So now, like, if I was like an enemy, first there's this, right, and then there's that. So I can see this. So now I just fall, right? So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 block jump, and you can't make it, so you just die. So that's trap number 1. Okay, now trap number 2. Let's see. So first, of course, bridge. A bridge like that. Now what we're gonna do is, so this we're gonna make this like a slope. Alright, so it's very natural slope right here. Okay, now here. So here we want to break that and break that and break that. So on this way we can use ladders. Use some maple ladders. So this is climbable. This is climbable here, and then a hole here, and you're just dead. Right. So this trap is pretty obvious. Like many people will just like make a block here. So it's not that good, but it's still, maybe it could work. Right. Now for the third one. Yeah, let's just make a random stuff. This. Okay, so it just looks normal. Like it just looks normal. Put a block here, you know, one there, one there. Look how evil this is. So you see that, and you just don't want to jump, right? So you just don't want to jump, and if you do, you can actually cross this gap. This is crossable, but then there's this, and if you don't stop enough, it's basically a better version of this. Look, it's basically that, and then there's a hole right there. That's a 4 block. This is a 4 block here, but then there's just a hole here, and it's like that, right? So it's basically the same, and there's like another hole here, so it's a better version. And this block actually just makes some stuff right here, so if you weren't that careful, you could just die. So I think it would be better than that, but we can try out. Okay. Now, fourth. This is a very nice thing. So first, bridge up. Now we'll do, and then look at that. So it just looks like a bridge, right? Of course, just gonna do this. And very easy to build. It's just an upward bridge, and you see that it's just pretty normal, right? And then you walk up there. Yeah, because most people have bunny hopping and they just walk up without jumping. Like, jumping is too slow, right? And this is instantly just that. I mean, like, you can save yourself, like, maybe, but like it's just very hard. Yeah, like that. But then you have to be very fast to react, so I think this would be a pretty good trap. And I'm gonna try, of course I'm gonna try out, so. Okay. Now for the fifth and final trap. This is gonna be very interesting, so first of course. No, a bridge. So basically put a ladder here. Yeah, put a ladder here. Put a ladder here. Wow, you fall. How? Ladders cancel your jump. They don't allow you to jump. So that's very interesting, right? And from here you can see you can still jump over. Yeah. So it's, you can't jump at the edge of the block, but jumping early and here is both okay, you know. It's just not like the edge of the block and you just lose your jump entirely. Yeah, so that's like a simple ladder and you can do more. You can just put ladders everywhere. Yeah, like, not many people know about this, so I think you can trap a couple of people, actually. So, now two would be even worse. Like, you can't jump, like, at the middle of the block, I believe. Yeah, but you can jump, like, before that, but you can't jump here. Right, here is just instant death. So this is, like, a very, very simple trap, but it works. Let's see how many kills it gets. You know, we can do a upwards thing even here. You see? Yeah. And it's just, you can't climb ladders. But most people would try to break it, I believe. So that's the last trap, and let's see how it works. Okay, so I've tested a couple of ways. Yeah, in bedwars, trapping, and trapping just doesn't work that well. It just doesn't work that well. Yeah, most people will just put a block there or somehow just avoid it completely. So trapping isn't that useful, but it still works. I've got some kills on the first trap here. People fall in here, they fall in here. Yeah, so it's actually a pretty good trap. But this trap, I tested it like in 3 or 4 games, and people just tend to block this. So yeah, that's just not that good. Now this trap is very good. I've got like 6 kills with this one game. Yeah, like people fall everywhere. Here, here, here. They just fall. And this trap works very well as well. It's just so good. People tend to just climb up and then suddenly, you know, yeah, I got trapped a few times even with this. Like, even I built it myself, I just tend to forget and just trap myself, so be careful. Especially when you don't have a bed. And for the last trap, nobody just... I've got like 2 kills maybe, but then people just do this. Like, it's just very easy to escape. Okay, now the rating. If I were to recommend them to you, trap number 1. So, the trap number 1 is easy to build, and it takes like just a couple of blocks right there, right? And it's a pretty useful trap. I mean, it trapped a couple of people. I'll give it like 7 out of 10. Okay? Now this trap just isn't that good. Like, and it takes some resources. So I'll give it, I guess, a 4 out of 10. Now this one works very well. So I will probably give it 8 out of 10. yeah, it costs some resources, but 8 out of 10. And this is just a, just normal bridge upward staircase, except there's like hole here. So I wouldn't say it's that costly, so maybe I guess a 9 out of 10, because it works pretty well and it actually just blends in. Not many people actually remember to jump here, so pretty good. And this tram is just rubbish. I'll give it like a 2 out of 10. I mean, it takes ladders, and ladders are like 12 coal each for like 8 or something, and it's just not worth it. And many people just put a block here or break the ladder, so. So that's the rating, and that's all for today's video. If you like more of these experimenting stuff, please do like and subscribe, and I will make videos faster. Thank you.